Hello, future engineers. I hope you're geared up for your placement seasons. If so, there's a crucial step that you cannot overlook: the aptitude rounds. Let me lay down before you the standard hiring process for most companies. The first round being CV shortlisting, followed by aptitude rounds, and then HR and technical interviews. Some companies might add or remove rounds like coding challenges and group discussion. So the aptitude becomes the first major screening round for most candidates. Even if you are prepared with your academic subjects and technical knowledge, you still have to clear the aptitude rounds to go ahead. These aptitude rounds test your quantitative, logical, and verbal skills. So basically, the employer wants to know if you can solve problems, think in patterns, and most importantly, if you are the right fit for the job. Now, there are a few misconceptions in the preparation of aptitude rounds which are going to bust today. Let's start. So, the first and most loved misconception about aptitude rounds is that it can be prepared in very few days. Please try to understand, if you're sitting for on-campus placement rounds, your competition is going to be in hundreds. And if it is off-campus placement round, that number is going to go up into thousands. About 50 to 80% of students will get rejected in aptitude rounds. Can you imagine 8 out of 10 students will not get past this round? You don't want to be one of them. In fact, the reason most of the students fail in aptitude rounds is because they did not prepare on time. The second myth is that aptitude can be prepared in your final year. Let's take a back seat and understand. In your final year, you will have a lot on your plate. You'll have to build your CV, research companies, revise your core concepts, learn new technical concepts, prepare for the interviews, practice coding rounds, and whatnot. That leaves you with no time to practice for aptitude rounds. So I suggest that you start the preparation early. How early, you ask? The best time is to start preparing in pre-final year, so you get sufficient enough time to learn the concepts, revise them, and then practice questions. That gives you confidence while appearing for aptitude rounds in real time. So the third misconception is that a lot of questions in aptitude rounds are repeated. So let me tell you that these large companies are tied up to various vendors and sub-vendors that provide them with questions for these rounds from a question bank of millions. Now, while I might agree with you that the pattern and format of questions might seem somewhat repetitive, but exact same questions are never repeated. So if you're someone who's mugging up questions thinking that they might land in your real aptitude rounds, then you're digging your own grave. The fourth misconception is that aptitude is good only for your campus placement rounds. I agree with you that aptitude plays a crucial role in your campus placements, but that's not the end of it. If you're someone who's preparing for higher education and giving exams like CAT, GMAT, GRE, or even preparing for government exams, aptitude plays a very important role in those exams, securing you good marks if you've done proper practice. And on top of that, aptitude helps you build analytical skills, problem solving, pattern identification, and a lot more. That is going to help you in climbing career ladders later in your career. I hope that this video was helpful to you in your career journey, and thank you for watching.